Hello, it's Avion here once again, and I've been asked by a couple of members recently on how to sort out distortion on pictures. And now by distortion, what I mean is, if you look at this picture of some buildings which are at the side of the Grand Canal in Venice, they've got quite a bit of bendy walls on them. If you look at them, they're leaning in. Now, this is caused by either standing too close to a building, which quite often happens when we're taking pictures of buildings in narrow streets, or as in this case, we were on the canal on a boat and I took it with a fairly wide angle lens, and as you can see, it's leaning in a little bit. So what we need to do is to try and get that so it straightens itself up so the buildings look normal again. Now, there's a few ways of doing this in Photoshop. The way I normally do it is by going up to Filter, then to Lens Correction, and we have this panel up on the right hand side here now, and I go to Custom and down to the Transform section. Now in this section we can bend and pull and shift the picture around as much as we want. So if I go hold of this slider, as you can see, it twists and pulls the building around no end. Now if you go too far with them or you pull the wrong slider, just hover over the slider and double click on the cursor there, and it actually zeroes itself back to where it started. What we need to do is to pull this corner out to the right and these buildings over to the left to straighten them up. So what we need is the top one, and pull it over slightly that way, which is about right, I think, there. So that's pretty straight on that one. That's not too bad. You will find on the majority of buildings in Venice that they are leaning slightly anyway, but the main thing to do is to get the ones in the centre as straight as you can, and that's not bad at all, that one there. So that's corrected the distortion on that one. So all we need to do now is to click on OK and take it back into Photoshop as normal and finish off what we need to do. I've actually finished editing this picture now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it back to my desktop, which I've already got the original picture on there, which has got the bendy walls. So I'm going to put this one back there as well, but I'm going to rename this picture. So I'll go to File, Save As, Desktop. Now you see this is saved now, or Save As type. It's got PSD on it. So it's a Photoshop file. So I'm going to change that to a JPEG. Just change it now. Now it's still in the desktop, so it'll go on my desktop as well as the original picture, which is there. That's the original picture file. So if I click on that one, space it and put 2, so this new one will be version 2, so I'll have both of them saved to my desktop. So click Save. This now tells me my maximum file size is 10.5 meg, and I click OK, and that's it, all done and saved. Ready to move on to the next one. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.